What's going on, y'all? My name is Enoch. I'm here to inspire, motivate, and encourage you to be the best version of you that you could possibly be. I know that ain't an easy task, but let's go. Welcome back to Divine Motivation Podcast. I really appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for being here. I don't take that for granted. If you like this video, send it to a friend. Like, share, subscribe. In that order. Follow the Instagram, Divine Motivation _ or I give you motivational videos literally every single day. Now let's get to it. Alright, so what we talking about today? I want to talk about time. Right? Time. Something that we think we have an infinite amount of. Time. And, you know, as we're just trying to be our best versions, trying to walk into our callings, trying to figure out what our gifts are, trying to be the best version we could possibly be, trying to achieve these goals, one thing that we kind of take for granted is time. And I think we need to start understanding the more we put time in like its rightful place, the more sense of urgency we'll have. Because a lot of times we procrastinate. Yes, we do. I do it. We be like, I'll get to it. But we don't know how much time we really got. And a lot of times we lose opportunities because we're not prepared. We're not ready. And we really need to start understanding how important time is. And especially when it comes to working towards something. We all heard of that 10,000 hours thing where it's like, if you do something enough times, eventually you'll get that breakthrough. Eventually you'll get to where you're supposed to go. And I realized that's so true. Because the more you put time into something, the more you realize how not good you are, the more you realize how much you need to work on, and the more you realize like, oh, I have this attachment to this. I actually love this thing that I'm doing. And actually putting the time towards it, that's how the results come. Doing it over and over, that consistency. The time you put into something, the time you put into your kids, the time you put into working on your goals. Like, for an example, like I have to send emails out to schools and stuff. I wasn't doing it for a while because it's just like, man, I don't got time for it. But then I was like, you know what? If there's something that I'm passionate about, and this is something that I'm called to do, and I'm trying to cultivate and use my gift, I have to make time for it. So I started just, let me get an hour a day just sending out emails. And then from that, you start seeing results. You start seeing like, oh, if I actually take the time out, things happen. Like, if I actually put my focus and set some boundaries and some goals in place and put a time towards it, I'm going to see something from it. And a lot of times we don't reap what we quote unquote sow is because we're not even watering the seed. We're not even putting in the actual time to cultivate whatever it is that we're trying to do. And we just think we have all this time in the world. And we really don't. So it's really, really important. Whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not just going to be like, all right, it's on. There are some overnight sensations like that happens, but where's the real foundation in that? You have to put time in. Like I remember when I was working my old job and I was working like 14 hours a day. And my son, he has like this this crazy energy that he is passed down to him, right? And I could only do but so much because I didn't have the time to kind of help him cultivate and understand. And the minute I was able to get a new job that was a lot more flexible, I was able to put more time into him. And I started seeing the results of the time that I was putting into him. Starting to see that, oh, time actually equals results. Time equals results. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever it is that you feel like you need to accomplish, if it's worth anything, it's going to take some time. It's not going to be overnight. Like, the minute I realized that time is so unexplainable. Like, you can't grab time. Like time, like I be talking to people, I be like, yo, time is so weird. Like, we know it's going, but you can't like just grab it. And I was saying this the other day, like when you have a video or picture in your phone, that's the only kind of tangible way of like going back in time or stopping time and just looking at something like, yo, I'm never gonna be there again. So start looking at time differently. Like, yo, this second, this minute that just passed, there's nothing I can do to get it back. If we start looking at time as something like it's precious, while you're watching this video, you're getting older. Like literally right now. And it's so crazy. We don't even think about it like that. It's just another day. Just another day doing this, doing that. And it's like, no, like things are moving. Things are happening. You're given this time. It's a gift. So let's start doing something with it. Let's start actually figuring out why we're here. Let's actually put our time towards something with some substance. I was at a school the other day, and the kids, they asked me, it's like, hey, who's your favorite artist? NBA Youngboy or Lil Durk? And I was like, they're both cool. And I was like, if I'm being honest, like I don't want to look like that guy, but that music is cool, but it's not really giving you no substance. I was like, you know what will really benefit you? I was like, I'm not telling y'all to stop listening to that music. I wish y'all could, but y'all probably won't. But the same amount of time that you listen to that, listen to something with some substance that can help you. Just at least give you some type of influence and something towards that, what you want to do. And I'm like, yo, if y'all going to listen to that, at least listen to something with some substance that's going to elevate you, that's going to open up your mind. So like, whatever it is you try to do, like, find some time to do something that's productive. Like, I get binging and all that, but find some time to do something productive that's going to help you, that's going to leave a lasting legacy, whatever. But get some substance in your life. We're not here for a long time. So just try to just put time into something that's beneficial. Study something, learn something. And watch over time, you'll be like, wow, before I didn't know nothing, and now I know a little something. That's this week's episode. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember, like, subscribe, share. If you like this video, send it to a friend. Even if I said one thing you like. Follow the Instagram, Divine Motivation _. Let's do it again next week. Appreciate y'all.